Well, hey, it's Tommy.
Hey, it's Kier, and this is our March
reading log.
Better late than never, right?
Right. So we're just gonna go over the stuff that we read last month. Isn't that funny to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, the stuff that we read last month.
What we remember of, at least.
But yeah, I read a few series this month that I really did enjoy. I think you did the same, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, some of these are definitely stuff that I am very excited to continue, and just some of these were already completed, so I finished them to completion. So yeah, let's get into it.
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
Oh, and if you like March reading logs, well, not just March, but if you like reading logs in general, make sure to leave us a like, and we'll do some more of these in the future. All right?
Yeah, this is our first reading log, so
yeah,
we don't really know what we're doing.
Yeah, we're going from experience. All right, so first off, I'm gonna go with Astro Boy by Osamu Tezuka. This one I'm going through very slowly. I only read the first 3 volumes of this, but I'm really enjoying it. I got up to the World's Greatest Robot. Well, I'm gonna say volume, but the whole thing isn't just that story. But I really am enjoying Astro Boy. It's been very, very enjoyable. The art, it's from the 50s, the 60s, but even then, it's pretty good. And I feel like Osamu Tezuka does a good job portraying everything. And even to this day, I really do think it's funny. Like, some of the jokes in there are just actually funny. Like, it surprised me, because I'm just like, wow, this stuff really held up. So yeah, Astro Boy is something I'm definitely enjoying so far.
Okay, I've got to read it soon.
Yeah, I'll force her to read it at some point.
Yeah, I'm gonna get around to it. I have a lot of stuff though in my backlog, like it's crazy. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is this series right here, and this is Oku The Inner Chambers. And I don't have all the volumes yet. I only have, I want to say, like 6 or 7 volumes, and they're not like in order. But I read through the first 3 volumes, and this story is literally crazy. Let me just show the back of it just to show. But yeah, this story is crazy. It's
I feel like you should give a forewarning for the type of dialogue they use, right?
Yeah, it's like they use super like old timey, like thou shall not, like whatever, I don't know. So like I think that was the hardest part about reading this. It's just like I'm not used to the way that they speak and stuff, but like overall, like this is a really great story so far. It kind of gives me like a weird feeling, because like it's not going the way that like I would want it to go, or like the way that I'm expecting it. It's like something different's always happening. I don't know, but this is like a josei series, I'm gonna say, I believe, and it's definitely mature, like, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's basically essentially like about like kind of a reverse harem, like, but not really. Essentially like the shogun is a woman, like in the society that they live in, and then these are like the men that she keeps like in her like inner chambers or whatever. But like it's like politics, it's like all kinds of crazy stuff going on. So I'm really liking this so far. I had to take a break from it because it's like a lot. It's like pretty hard to read as far as like the wording goes. But 3 volumes of this I read, and I'm really liking it so far. I really like this character right here. So yep.
I'm glad you're liking that.
It's good. I need to get some more volumes. So I still need like 5, 6, 7, so I can read some more. Yeah,
we gotta get those middle volumes and the upper ones whenever you get those. So the next thing I'm getting into, sorry, my hands are a little, is Blood on the Tracks, Volume 4 by Shuzo Oshimi. You know, obviously we both love Shuzo Oshimi, but this work right here is insane. I'm loving it so far. This volume right here ended insanely. I'm so excited for the next one. Like I gotta read that as soon as probably as soon as we're done with this video, since you know we're in April now. But this one takes the cake. I'm just like, yeah, I gotta I think I'm enjoying it in terms of how just like fast paced and crazy it is, more than Happiness and Flowers of Evil so far. Thus far, but like it's really, really, really interesting, and just like I just can't stop reading it. So I'm super excited for this. Blood on the Tracks volumes 1 through 4 is what I went through in March. So yeah, I'm gonna check that out real soon.
All right, I read, let me just grab from the stack over here, Ranma 1/2, and if you can't see, this is from Rumiko Takahashi. I'm gonna say her name wrong, but she also wrote Inuyasha. She wrote lots of stuff. Mason Ikoku, all kinds of things. But
or whatever it's called.
yeah, I have this whole series, and I read 1 through 16. This is volume 16, the one I'm on right now. And this is just an extremely goofy series. It's like a rom-com. There's plenty of like battle things, like, you know, there's action and stuff in it. But it's just super goofy and it's really funny. You know, Ranma, like, basically
it falls in a well.
It falls in a well, and this well's like cursed, and so basically whenever he's touched with water, he turns into a girl. Super, or like cold water, I want to say. He turns into a girl. It's just super funny, and you know, everyone else ends up falling in different wells, so like they're all turning into different stuff. There's just all kinds of shenanigans, and I'm really liking it so far. It's pretty episodic, I want to say. Like, each volume is kind of like a standalone thing, so like that's why I'm kind of not in a super rush to like read the whole thing all at once. I'm just kind of reading this like in between other series that I've been reading and things like that. So
it sounds really enjoyable. It sounds funny too. So I'm just like,
it's pretty funny. Like, oh my gosh, even I don't even know. The battles are hilarious. Like, everything's funny. So I would recommend.
All right. So since I finished the world's greatest robot story in Astro Boy, you know, I had to go and read Pluto, which is what it's based off. Well, I'm sorry, what Pluto is based off of. And yeah, this series right here by Naoki Urasawa, honestly, it's really, really good. I liked it a lot. So like sort of a murder mystery with that. So if you read the Astro Boy series, I feel like it's sort of spoiling it, but I still found a lot of enjoyment with how the characters were used and stuff like that. So it was really good. I liked it a lot. And it was definitely a different take on it, in terms of like the real world stuff, and then like the use of the world building in Astro Boy and the society built up in there. To see that used in an Urasawa work just like was completely just different. It was really good. So I liked it a lot, and yeah, I totally recommend this series. It's really good.
All right, my turn.
My turn.
All right, so I got some shoujo in here. I'm pretty sure this is shoujo. This might be josei. I don't know. But this was so good. Oh my goodness. This is A Sign of Affection, Volume 1 by Sumo Ishida. She also wrote Shortcake Cake and Hibi Chocho, which is like not printed in English, but like a series I read a long time ago and really liked.
I already know she liked this one a lot. Like,
oh my gosh, I literally like obsessed. My friend Cassie, who y'all hear about on the channel all the time, recommended this, so I had to go pick it up, and it was so good. Basically, it's about a girl who can't hear. She's deaf, and you know, just her and this guy or whatever, he's trying to get closer to her, so he's trying to learn sign language, and it's just so sweet and pure and wholesome, and oh my goodness, like, obsessed. So I would definitely recommend this. I wish the volumes would come out sooner. Like, I'm literally feeding for the second volume, so definitely looking forward to reading some more of that.
Cool. And then second to last volume I read was Don't Toy Me. Well, I'm saying volume series was Don't Toy Me, Miss Nagatoro, and this is honestly a cute little comedy series, romance, and it's honestly I liked it. It was a pretty fun read. It's pretty short, and the anime is coming out really soon, so I thought, why not just check out the manga? And this one was really good.
We both love this series, like,
yeah,
so much.
Yeah, it's super cute. It's I'm saying it's cute, but it's not wholesome at all. Like,
yeah, not really wholesome, but definitely funny.
Yeah, I think it was funny. Yeah, it was really enjoyable. I'm gonna looking forward to check out some more. We're probably gonna watch the anime when it comes out.
Definitely.
And yeah, you know, whenever we watch a romance together, it's usually we usually like it. So that's usually how it goes.
It's hard to get him to watch romance with me, but
yeah, it's rare. I do like maybe 1 or 2 a year.
All right. Also, another shoujo was Hanakimi. I picked this up in our haul like a month ago or 2 months ago. I don't know. I picked this up and I got them for like $2 a volume. So I was like, well, I'll read it. If I like it, I'll keep it. If not, I'll get rid of it. And so I read it. I actually really liked this. Series is 23 volumes. This one I just happened to grab is number 8. But I really like this. It's essentially a girl that goes to an all-boys school trying to get close to this guy that she like. I'm not gonna say has a crush on, but this guy that she's like a fan of or whatever. He's like a track star. So she dresses up as a guy and goes to school. Like, they live in a dorm, and you know, it's shoujo, so y'all know what happens. But it was pretty good. I'm not gonna like, you know, obviously not the best thing I ever read, but you know, it was good. Definitely enough for me to keep it and reread it again in the future. So
it sounds like Ouran High School with a different premise, low key.
Kind of, yeah, a little bit.
So the people just mistake her as a girl.
Yeah, no, she's definitely pretending to be a boy. So
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was pretty good. I can't lie.
All right, so we're gonna go over this one together.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, so we both decided to check out Monster. We try to read one series or watch a series a month together that we're both interested in, just to see what we both think about it. And this month was Monster, and boy,
I loved it. Like, I was obsessed with it. I read it first. Well, I was like ahead of him.
Yeah, I let her take the first volume lead.
Cause yeah, I usually read a little bit faster because, and so I usually start first. And so I'm just hyping it up. Oh my gosh, Tommy, you have to read this. You have to read this. It's so good.
And she's on like the 5th volume before I even started. I was reading something else.
He liked it, but I don't.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
I don't think he liked it as much as I did. I was like going crazy. Like,
no, the way she was flipping through these volumes and going, "Oh my god!" Like, I thought some crazy stuff was happening, but like, I'm just like,
maybe I probably hyped it up a little bit too much because like it was so good to me, and I was just I don't really read suspenseful stuff, so it's like I was like going crazy because I'm just not used to things like that. So
yeah, I think I was reading Blood on the Tracks while she was reading this. So I was like, oh my gosh, while I was reading that, and then she's like, oh my god, while she's reading this, and then like, yeah, when I got to this, I'm like, yeah, this series is crazy. There was a whole bunch of like moving parts, pieces just falling into place, just Johan going crazy.
Likable characters, and
yeah, Grimmer's my favorite from this.
Yeah, Grimmer. I like the little kid. I don't know how to say his name. Dieter, I think. I don't know.
Dieter.
I don't know, but he was my favorite.
Yeah, but I think we both really enjoyed this series. It was fun. It was definitely crazy.
It was a good read. I'm definitely happy to have read it. Whoops. I'm definitely happy to have read it.
Right.
And yeah, it was definitely a good time.
Definitely a good time.
So my last one just fell on the floor. But the last series that I read, which is the last one for this video, right?
Yeah.
Was
Ubu Black.
I just picked this volume 5 because I really like this cover. But this story was, oh my goodness.
That's Ubu on the cover, right?
His name is not Ubu. I keep telling Tommy, like, yo, his name is not Ubu. Stop calling him Ubu. Like, no. So Ubu Black literally just stands for like evil blade or something like that. So I don't know. But this here's the back. So this was definitely a mature series. Oh my gosh. But it was really good. I really enjoyed it. You know, people want to say it's like Berserk. I'm not gonna call it Berserk at all. It has like a couple elements, but like things can have the same elements.
If it's dark fantasy, yo, it's Berserk every time.
Dark fantasy with a sword, like it's Berserk, but it's not. There's definitely like magic, sword fights, stuff like that. So like I guess it's a revenge story, but like overall, like I really enjoyed this. Like I didn't really have any expectations when we bought this because we just saw it at like our local store, and I'm like, yo, I've heard of that. Like I think we should pick it up, and it ended up being like a really good buy. So
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really like this. I'm gonna get Tommy to read it soon. Hopefully he'll read it next month or the month after. It's kind of long because it's 12 of these volumes, so these are 2-in-1, so it's technically like 24 volumes. But it was definitely good. I read it pretty fast actually. Like I want to say, like I read like most of it in like a week. So
yeah.
But yeah, definitely pretty good. But yeah, definitely mature things going on in this. So be warned.
Be warned.
But
all right, yeah, that's gonna wrap us up.
And yeah, that's it. So that's what we read for March. I think that's everything that we read for March.
That's everything we own physical for sure. You know, I read
we read a lot on.
I read a lot of ongoings like Jujutsu Kaisen. I read on the Jump app and stuff like that. Hopefully Chainsaw Man comes back soon, so I can continue reading that.
Oh, I can't wait for Chainsaw Man to come back.
For real.
Or for the anime to come out.
True.
It's gonna be so good. But anyways, so that was it for March. Yeah, we've already read a lot for April, so I'm sure next video will be a lot going on.
Yeah,
but,
for sure. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and we hope to catch you in the next video.